Greetings.
We are the Illuminati coming at you live from LA.
Woo!
And we are going to, we have a great show for you. We have an awesome team, a returning champion called Ghost, who we will introduce momentarily. I would like to address the 20-second live YouTube delay. We're actually coming to you from the future.
We just do that. We do that so that if we swear, someone will bleep it out.
Yeah. And so we can add in digital effects.
Or if my nipple happens to partially come out.
And if it doesn't, we can digitally add it in. So I'm going to go ahead and ask now for you to drop a suggestion into the chat, those of you watching live on YouTube, so that Ghost can have an inspiration for their show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can be a suggestion of anything, right? Just a word or a phrase, a song, whatever.
Yeah, a whole song.
Song's great. I also want to address the issue of every team that we have featured has been competing against each other, and Ghost is the champion of all of them.
That's
so
right.
They're the returning champions.
Sorry, other people.
So welcome,
you guys,
welcome
life
back.
is a competition, and Ghost has won. You're always competing.
Yeah,
especially in improv.
Yeah, and even within the teams, we're all friends, but we are rooting hard against each other.
Oh, and by the way, if it hasn't been clear, we are the Illuminati, and we are an improv team and school. We're going to do some improv comedy. We're going to do some make-em-ups right here for you on the internet. But before we do that, of course, our special guests are going to come and do a show for you.
Champions.
Everything you see is inspired by your suggestions, and everything is improvised. What's that, Jessica?
I said the champions.
The champions will be doing some improv soon. Yeah.
So please welcome your world champion improviser.
Woo!
All right, welcome, Ghost. The audience has spoken, and your suggestion is very international and exciting. Your suggestion is croissants.
Oh, wow. Wow. Is it one of our Toons family members that left the suggestion?
They did not provide that information.
Okay.
Our Toon is our resident, I would say, pastry chef.
Yes. This is true. I have never made a croissant, even though I've wanted to, and what I've done is I've made my own puff pastry twice now, and it's such an ordeal, and it's one of those things where like I used to never understand in like a TV show when like people would like usually it's like my roast in the oven, or it's like something goes wrong and then they fall apart. And I'd always be like order a pizza, it's like no big deal. And now with like puff pastry and like baking and like spending like days on a project, when it doesn't go well and it like burns in the oven, it's like part of you dies. I understand. And croissants are in that. That's part of my reason I haven't done it. It's like a 3-day process. And if you beef it, the final step.
What? Sorry. What was the final step?
If you beef it.
Oh. Yeah, if you beef it.
If you beef it, the final step, you're done. You're toast. You're burnt toast.
You're not a croissant, you're burnt toast.
Burnt toast. Yeah.
And at best, let's say you don't beef it. Let's say you like really pull it off. Is it worth the 3 days of work, do you feel?
I'd hope it's good. I'd hope, honestly, if anything, it'd be to impress other people. Like I'd be like, look, I made croissants. Look at me. Look at me. I made
and this feels pretty adjacent to you baking in general.
Yes.
Look at me, I make eclairs.
Most of my baking is for show, never for actual pleasure or satiation.
But yeah, beefing it after you've done all that work, you bought nice ingredients, you put hard work into a thing, it gets beefed, and you're toast, just like you said.
Yeah, you can't unbeef it.
Yeah, you can't unbeef when once it's been beefed, you can't unbeef.
No.
Ben Franklin said that, yeah.
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin?
Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
Franklin?
Yeah, Ben Franklin said that. Yeah.
Franklin? Wow.
How is that book of Ben Franklin quotes you're working on?
It's good. I'm still working on it. Just trying to come up with new quotes every day.
Right, right.
WWBFD, right? What would Ben Franklin do? Be in that mindset is constantly. Yeah. I was a pastry cupcake dessert prep cook. It's my first job in New York. Yes.
This is a shocking moment for us.
I know. I'm sorry to break it, because I made donuts for 3 years in Seattle, right? And so I made donuts for 3 years.
Oh, you know what you did? We did talk about the donuts thing. Yes. Now it's all coming.
And so after making donuts for so long, I moved to New York. I needed a job, and so I got a job as a prep cook and baker / chef at this kind of fancy place. But I was basically just mostly making cupcakes, frosting cupcakes, making cakes and the easier things, and then the other guy would come in later. But I had to show up at 5 a.m., which was just it's this area of New York which is called Gramercy Park, which is during the day very, very fancy, and during the night it is just all Wall Street bros and the sex workers that they are soliciting. And so I would come into work and it would just be unlocking the door and excuse me, I'm sorry, you can't have sex here. I need to take the garbage out. It was just a lot of that, of just very.
Everyone thought you were coming.
Everyone thought I was
sex worker,
that I was yelling for them of you got to get out, you got to get out. And it was I mean, don't have sex here. This is an alleyway where I throw garbage. If you could leave, please. Which didn't work, but I think it mostly ruined whatever mood there was of Wall Street guys having sex in an alleyway. So you know,
those poor Wall Street bros. I mean, 5 a.m. 5 a.m. is unfortunately both baking time and getting downtime.
It's the baking boning hour.
Yeah.
It's the baking boning hour. I think of two things with croissants. One, I'm celiac, so I used to love a croissant. Oh my gosh, so buttery. And I got a croissant from this place, Bread Block, which is a good gluten-free baker. They have this is a commercial for Bread Block. They have a brick and mortar in Santa Monica, or you can find them at the Atwater Village Farmers Market on Sundays. And I like other stuff by them. I haven't gotten it since, but I was so excited to get their croissant and their chocolate croissant when I first went to them. And I was thrilled about it, but it's only because it was weirdly close. It kind of had the flavor, but it was tiny, hard, and dry. It was no, it really wasn't anything like a croissant. After having it a couple times, I was like, this is not good. This is just how much I miss a croissant.
Is it Plato's chair? Is that the one who I'm thinking of? Or Curtis, you must know this. You're so smart. There's someone who's there's idea of a chair, then there's a chair, and then there's the drawing of a chair.
Sure.
I don't know the order of it, but it seems it's the idea that there's perfect chair in the mind. Mm-hmm. And I would say that that's croissant. The idea of croissant always beats even a regular croissant.
Right. And yes. And this is my thing with a lot of food is I have an idea of it and I'm constantly striving to I'll be oh my God, this is the lobster bisque of my dreams. This is how I think it should be, but it's the only one I've ever had that
it's the true lobster bisque. It is the real lobster bisque.
Every time I cook for me and my girlfriend, as soon as I put it out, she makes fun of me because I'm instantly apologizing before we've eaten. It's probably, I don't know if I added enough soy sauce, so I don't know if the sauce is really going to have oh, I'm sorry, I really should have added more gochujang or something. It needed some more spice. And it's we haven't eaten it yet.
I do this awful thing that I can talk about now where it's the biggest brag, which I'm eating my food, which is fucking delicious. And I'm I'm sorry, it's so bad. And I'm oh wow, well this is inedible, and it's just thick with sarcasm, so it's self-deprecating, but in this way that it's we know that this is not true. It's the braggiest
Big
It's like, this
undertone
is
of,
so
"You're
good."
welcome."
Like, this is so good that I can shit all over it right now, and that will be funny because comedy is opposites, and that's how good this is.
Advertising on YouTube, I grow my business by reaching my most
Whoa.
important
Oh,
That's a good
this
edit.
is a YouTube commercial for gluten-free croissants. Come on down to Curtis's gluten-free croissants. We have the idea of croissants. We don't actually sell croissants because, to be honest, a gluten-free croissant would be very tough to make. I don't know if you've made gluten-free, but it's tough. It's not easy. So instead, what we sell is the idea of a croissant. Okay, it's still gluten-free.
I hadn't had a croissant in 8 years because I have a very intense gluten allergy until I found Curtis's gluten-free ideas of croissants. And on my first visit, I entered a magical room where the smell of a croissant wafted over me, and I was told to close my eyes. I'm sorry, Curtis, I have a question.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. No, that was great. You were just describing the croissant room. This is, yeah, it was perfect. Yeah, what's up?
Okay. So you want me to just keep describing the croissant room?
Look, yeah, we can just keep describing. Like, remember that feeling of I locked you in a croissant room, right? There was the speaker that said you're eating a croissant.
Right.
I'm sorry. Hold on. We have to stop. Hey, Artoon.
Yes.
Can we get a newer camera? Are you using like a Charlie Chaplin King Kong camera? I'm sorry. I know I didn't spend a lot on it.
If you remember when we first broached this topic, you said you wanted everything to be the idea. You wrote it on the top of all the bulletins that you put out for the idea of this commercial.
I did.
I thought if I get a regular camera here, it's not gonna pale into to filming something. And so I went with the oldest camera I could find, just to, you get what I'm saying.
Yes, it is the archetype of a camera, the camera that all ideas from a camera come from. We all know it, we get it. But yeah, so that was perfect. Ruha, you were doing great. It was just like, what is that feeling, right? I want people to just have the feeling of, you're gonna come to my place. You're gonna go into a room. You're gonna
get locked in there.
You're gonna get locked in there for a little bit, right?
Yeah. Well, it was a while.
It was a while. I forgot about it. I had to go to the bathroom, and then I was stuck on a Sudoku, right? But
you said that you couldn't figure out where the 9 went.
I know I couldn't. First, I couldn't remember 9. I was like, I know there's a number missing, but I couldn't remember. And then I couldn't remember where 9 went. But then I unlocked, and then it's that feeling, right? That idea. That's what we want to.
Okay, so just more details about the croissant room for this witness testimony. Okay.
Absolutely. Oh, and Archie, we got all that, right?
All of that's. Yep, we got it. There's no sound because this is it's not a talkie, but
Well, I guess it doesn't matter what I say then.
But people will feel it. They'll see like this idea of what you're giving across, and they'll want.
Are you gonna put in like subtitles of what I'm saying? Are you using?
I'll just put the subtitle will say description of the idea of a croissant room.
Okay. Well, I guess the pressure's off. I can say whatever.
I would say the pressure's on. I would say now, because you're not just selling this, you're selling the idea of the croissant room.
Okay, so I have to be the idea of the croissant room.
Yes. All right. I don't want to do the director's job, but I'm going to say action.
And you will be letting me out of this room when this is done?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So after I was locked in the room, not having had a croissant in a long time, there was a fan with wafting scents of buttery croissant.
I'm sorry, we're out of film. I got it.
We got it.
Okay, that's okay. Well,
you said, is that cheaper? Film's expensive. This old setup, I think, is actually a lot more money than just. Why don't you just film this on an iPhone and upload it to YouTube?
because that wouldn't feel the same, right? If I film it on an iPhone, upload it to YouTube, you have an expectation of what that is, right? You already know what an iPhone shot commercial looks like, right? You're going to be comparing this commercial to that. Do you know what a silent commercial that describes the idea of a restaurant?
I don't care, man. I just want to get out of this room.
Okay.
Are you ready, R2?
All right,
I've loaded
I'm
the
opening
film.
Oh, we got film?
Okay.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm letting them out, okay? You can go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Cut to later this day in the actor's apartment. So how was the big shoot? First SAG commercial.
It was really interesting. It was about the idea of I don't know. I don't even know if they're going to use my footage. It was the idea of a croissant. They locked me in a room to experience it for hours. And then when we were filming, the vibes were all off because I already felt like I'd been tricked into something. I'm never doing Wait a minute. What's behind that curtain? I can see something right in the gap of the curtain.
All right.
Oh, what is going on here?
First, I followed you home because I needed room tone. And I thought room tone would feel best with you still in the room, right? And then I realized it was a silent film and we probably didn't need room tone for that.
Right.
But by that point, I was still already following you and I realized I needed B-roll, right? Of like, what if we try to edit all the things together? Artoon earlier, my director, do you remember him?
I remember Artoon.
You remember Artoon?
Yeah.
The real sad guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've heard of him?
Big director. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, has made some of the greatest commercials.
I don't want to hear about it anymore. I'm sorry. My boyfriend's a real.
You are now watching the best of Artoon's commercials. All of Artoon's best commercials right in a row. Coming up, commercial number 1 for Feet Socks.
Are your feet not have enough socks? Well, we have something for you. You know, socks, you don't know where they go. What if there's going on your hand? They're supposed to go on your feet. With Feet Socks, that mistake's not made anymore. Feet Socks, $19.99.
That's right. That's the Feet Sucks commercial. You've probably heard it on the Joe Rogan podcast. It was an audio commercial, despite the existence of him saying cut, cut, cut constantly throughout it. Next up on the top commercials of Artoon's best directed commercials, we have, of course, Robot Friend Sarah.
Robot Friend. Lonely? Got nobody in your life?
I do not have anybody.
Well, Robot, looks like you need a friend. With Robot Friend, we find any lonely robot and friend them to another person. That's right. It's time we start dealing with robot loneliness and depression, because with robotlonelinesshelp.com, you as a robot can always find a friend. If you're listening to this, robots, which I know you are,
we're always listening.
Then we have a friend for you. Visit robotfriendsneedhelp.com now.
Edit. Hey guys, thanks for coming over. Yeah, so like, I've been meaning to make a meal now that, we're all back together. So,
so nice.
Dig in. I was cooking for like 4 or 5 days.
It looks great.
Wow.
Is it just a little overcooked? I mean, it just might just be me, but I don't know. Maybe just a little bit. I don't know. What do I know?
That's I worked on this for 4 or 5 days. Just be nice.
Do I just be nice because you worked on it for so long? It's a little overdone.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, who cooks something for 4 or 5 days?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, even baking something, I understand, but what could you possibly cook for 4 to 5 days?
I don't know.
Hey guys, how's it? Yeah, do you need anything? I can pass you anything if you need anything.
Is there any sort of water or sauce, something to add moisture?
Oh yeah, sure. I've got water. I've also got some 7-day crackers I've been working on.
That makes sense.
I've been told to ask. Are you looking for any constructive criticism?
Oh, that's a great question. I would say if it's like if it's helpful criticism, like if it's something that would make me feel, better about myself and just kind of like the tough, like, week or so that I've had, like, yeah, I think that would be great.
Wait, sorry. To clarify, the kind of constructive criticism you want is something that would make you feel better about the week that you've had?
Yeah.
A week of cooking and baking.
Yeah, it was tough.
Okay. So you just want compliments?
Kind of.
Okay.
Well, it really tastes like you spent 4 to 5 days on it.
That's an underhanded compliment. That's not a compliment. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Our family is we're just like all cooks and we're foodies and everybody's really way too honest about it every time. But it's good. It's good. Okay. We just, we all have really high bars for this stuff. And, anyone else thinks it's so rude, but I assure you, it's kind of coming from a place of love. I am sure anyone else would think this was great. We're just.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What if we ordered a pizza? I mean,
ooh.
Would that be? I mean, the pizza sounds great. I mean,
moist.
Moist.
Something moist and cheesy and saucy.
Goes down easy. No big deal, right? You can just.
Yeah. I don't know. And in the future, this seems like it was a very expensive piece of fish, and fish really shouldn't be cooked very long.
Yeah. We'll toss a Venmo. We can toss a couple of Venmos your way. It's no big deal, really.
Yeah, no, NBD all the way.
NBD.
Yeah. But again, it's just to save yourself money and enjoy the fish. Fish shouldn't be cooked for a few days.
I know. Okay. I'm sorry. I was trying to impress you guys, right? I wanted just a little bit of like positive. I just wanted some positive feedback, but that's fine.
It just seems like you're always doing stuff just for the attention. Like you put in all this work, and what's it for? Like you don't enjoy it.
I'm gonna order a pizza. Okay, we can order a pizza. Okay.
Okay.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo está? Yo necesito un pizza.
I think
un hombre pizza.
Hombre.
Muy caliente. Well,
make sure it's hot. What's
ordered a pizza and I was just learning a new language.
Okay, Curtis, what's going on? It seems like you need a lot of validation.
That's it. No, there's nothing more going on than that. I just need a lot of validation.
Okay, well, we think you're a great guy. You're our friend. Like
you don't. Let me say this as clear as we can.
Yeah.
You don't need to speak Spanish to impress us. Your English is fantastic, and we believe in you.
I appreciate that. I think I just ordered a hot man. I'm realizing now.
You did.
That's what I ordered.
I think you did, but I'm hoping that they understood you just wanted a pizza.
Yeah.
Where did you call? I can just call and follow up.
It's here. I'm sending you the number right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. This isn't a pizza place. It's an escort service.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the last dialed on my phone. That I just hit last dialed.
Okay, so you've been lonely. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them and cancel Muy Caliente Hombre
Okay.
really fast. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Hola. Hi. Yeah, my friend just called and ordered a Muy Caliente Hombre. We'd like to cancel that. We're trying to order a pizza. Oh, he's a regular. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. But just not right now. If you don't mind, I'm sure he'll call again soon. Okay, thanks. Okay, I'm just gonna place an order from Tomato Pie using the app. Curtis, everyone thinks you're smart. You don't have to do a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
You guys want pepperoni?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
You want the thick square pizza or the like thin?
No, we're not trying to impress anyone. Just get a regular circle. Square pizzas are.
Square pizzas are fancy pizzas to impress people.
I just thought, a square pizza might be cool, and you guys might be like, "Wow, Brujas is cool," because they want a square pizza.
It's only for a flex. It's only to go, oh, I like a square pizza. Nobody likes a square pizza more than a circle pizza.
Okay,
none of
I don't
us
know.
do impress each other.
I don't know. I like how the corners get toasty and how it's thick. There's advantages to the square.
All right. But get the circle pizza.
No, but if you're right, if Circle's cooler, then Circle's cooler. I think Circle's cooler too. Well,
circle pizza. Let's figure toppings.
Only tryhards get squares. Only tryhards get squares. So okay, so pepperoni, extra cheese. You guys like the regular sauce or the grandma sauce? That grandma sauce it's sort of a secret menu item. They're famous for the grandma, but it turns out you can get the grandma sauce on any of the pizzas. And sorry. Can you take my phone and take over the order? I forgot I'm finishing crocheting a blanket.
Yeah, Artun, can you finish for how went real?
This looks and it is cashmere. Can you believe it? Yeah.
We're very.
I'll just call. I'll ask them what's best. That way we don't need to worry about the order. They know. All right.
Okay.
Square, grandma.
Okay. You want to feel it, Curtis? You want to feel it? 100%. Soft.
Buonanotte. Un pizza.
Is this Italian or are you just doing an Italian accent?
Also, no one at Tomato Pie in Silver Lake speaks Italian.
You're shushing
us?
The phone.
We know you're on.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it's just an accent.
Yeah, so
they can't see this.
They can't see that.
Well, I'm pretty sure I ordered a pizza, but
okay.
I just yeah.
Okay. Well, I think this hangout has gone well.
Yeah, next same time next week.
Same time next week.
Same time next week. Send me my pizza.
Yay!
Woo! Oh, ridiculous.
Hey, Ghost, please come back in here and tell us real quick where people can follow you and see you perform and all that stuff.
That's it. You just summoned Ghost.
Ooh.
I guess you could follow each of us online at social media, and but that is probably all we know of as far as regular shows, right?
Yeah, I will plug tomorrow night a character show, The Dust Off, at the Left Bank, 2479 Fletcher Drive, 7 p.m. It'll be my first live show back since March 2020. It's outside.
What city is it in?
It's in Silver Lake area.
Yeah, Silver Lake Atwater.
Mhm.
We asked because we have an international audience here. So I don't know if people
Yeah.
Fletcher Drive in Perth,
Yeah.
Australia.
We didn't know if it was Berlin or, you know,
Right.
Of course.
Rome.
Of
You guys
course.
are so cosmopolitan, it could be anywhere.
Yeah, our team's a jet setter.
I've performed improv in every continent.
He's also been quarantining in Berlin this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Immediately, first thing I was like, let me get myself to Berlin.
Gotta get there.
Yeah. He won't do shows on the West Side, but he will do a show in Berlin.
That's true.
Mhm.
By the way, audience, please, Illuminati Improv is going to do an improv set, and we're going to need a suggestion from all of you. So if you could please write a suggestion in the chat box on YouTube, that would be very helpful. Anyone else have any place that you can be followed? Any shows that you want to promote?
No.
All right.
I have to
My podcast. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Ara.
No,
Yeah, if you are an improviser, Improv Beat by Beat, my podcast, where I interviewed a bunch of different improvisers and then cut apart each episode. So each episode is one topic.
Ooh, I
Nice.
like that. That's cool.
Great.
I was going to share that towards the end of that last set, I had to share a conversation I just had with my 5-year-old who walked in, Porky Pig in it, so shirt, no pants,
Mhm.
Excellent.
handed me a pair of shorts and said, "These just poop themselves automatically."
Automatically? Wait a second. Automatically?
That's what he said.
Oh, no!
And I followed up and I said, "Did you poop these?" And he said,
Oh. He said yes immediately.
"Yeah."
Like, some robot did this. Okay.
He said yes automatically.
Automatically is incredible.
He also loves saying the word essentially and basically. So he's constantly like this tiny person being like, essentially, I would like to play with Play-Doh, basically.
Yeah, he's in 5 and he qualifies everything.
Yeah. All right, should we do an improv show, everyone? Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And thank you to our international YouTube audience, our big Berlin following. They're all there, our Tunes Bakery family in Berlin.
Right.
And they have suggested the suggestion of decorative pillow.
Oh, I love it.
Decorative pillow.
Thank you.
Decorative pillow.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I feel like everything is set for the open house. We've got pigs in a blanket over there, and where's the wine? Do we have wine?
Yes, I put it under the couch.
You put it. Why did it? What? You put it
Because I got nervous. You're so nervous. You're making me nervous about the. Oh, so I thought like I'll hide the wine. I'll hide the wine.
What? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you go get that wine?
Oh, there's so many couches in this living room. Okay.
You
I'll be
know,
right back.
You put the wine there, right?
I know, but like I didn't. You know, on my resume it says I'm an excellent hider. So like I was at like St. Anne's Church. I would hide all the eggs at Easter, and no one could ever find them. And so everyone always believed in Jesus was also the Easter bunny, and the Easter bunny was also Jesus. It was a great melding. But now I've hidden these wine. You know what? I'll find them. I'll find them, Daphne.
I hired you as my personal assistant because you were good at hiding things. But I didn't want you to hide, wine or things for the open house. I'm trying to sell this house, okay? We need to sell this house. Did you find what?
Found one bottle.
But one bottle, okay?
I drank a little of it because I was so nervous.
What? Okay.
Well, because I bought a Riesling because no one likes a Riesling but me.
No one likes a Riesling. No one likes a Riesling. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That's on me. I should have specified what kind of wine to buy. I thought I might be able to trust you to pick a wine that might be appropriate, but that was on me to you make an ass out of you and me when you assume. Right?
Oh my goodness, you're so funny. It's so true. I guess I got the Riesling because, at church, when you would have the communion, the wine is always sweet for the young kids to drink it and have the blood of Christ. And so, I like a sweet wine, a CVS sweet wine, but I was told don't buy CVS sweet wine. That's like really cheap wine. So then I got a Riesling.
Don't ever buy wine from CVS. Also, blood of Christ should be red wine, shouldn't it? That makes the most sense. Why would it have to be a white wine? The blood of Christ is red.
Oh my goodness, that makes so much sense.
Especially you're Catholic, right? That doesn't, why would you?
All these years, I kept thinking Jesus had different color blood. And they just didn't go into that because, it's like there's so many Bibles and so many translations. And maybe that's not the most important thing about Jesus is the color of his blood. Anyways, I will find the rest of this wine.
You hid it in multiple places?
There's so many couches.
Normal house. I'm feeling more nervous now. I'm feeling more nervous than I should be. I feel like I shouldn't be worried about where oh good, you found more wine. Oh god.
So this is called cannabis. It's like a can of THC, but it's low. It's like pot juice.
What?
It's pot juice. Everyone loves it because there's not a lot of sugar in it. And, on my church trips, all the kids were like,
Hang out, Betsy. Yeah, I like to think of myself as the cool youth minister. And this can here, it's kind of like the blood of Christ. What you got to remember is Christ was cool, right? For everything you hear, he's cooler than you. He's cooler than me, right? What does THC stand for? The heart of Christ.
Wow.
Yeah. So we drink of his blood, and then these weed brownies are like his flesh. They're brownies because Christ was black, and everyone knows it. See, I'm the cool youth minister.
Yeah. You are the cool youth minister.
Yeah. Listen, thanks for coming to my concert hall church. We've got a pretty cool Jesus-themed hip-hop group opening up.
That is so cool. I love hip hop, and I love Jesus. So this is gonna be the best night of my life.
Guys, I just wanted to make sure that you got the rider for DC Talk. DC Talk is here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the DC Talk.
DC stands for Jesus Christ.
That is not true, and do not say that in front of them. Okay.
Why do they get mad about that kind of thing?
They're a big deal.
Who else was a really big deal? Jesus Christ. You know who else got really mad when people said nonsense? Our Lord and Savior Jesus. He trashed the temple. He threw some money lenders all over the place. You know why? Because they weren't cool.
Okay. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just burning a bowl full of weed. That's like the breath of Christ.
It's the breath of Christ.
Wow, this can is just THC.
Get it.
Hey, thanks for coming over to this house I'm house sitting. Look, I think it's really creepy, and I just wanted you guys to come over and kind of check it out.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable here.
Right? Okay, I wanted to make sure because I feel like there's something weird going on because I feel like this house is super creeps.
Yeah, what's with all the cobwebs? Just right off the bat,
I know, that's nuts because I feel like a lot of those, I've been here since Monday.
You've only been here since Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, were they here when you got here, though?
I mean, they must have been, but I don't remember them. I don't remember seeing them here. I didn't tell you anything about them. Cobwebs,
every inch of every corner of every room seems to be covered in. It can't have just been here.
Maybe you just didn't notice it.
I mean, I look back at our group chat and there's nothing about it, right? I told you about the owls that you can hear but you can't see. I told you about how cold it gets in the bathroom just in that one column, right? So I don't know, man.
I feel like I'm being watched.
Yeah. like it's that whole, like when you feel like someone is about to touch you,
Yes.
but they're not. They're like there's clearly no one there. Is there someone?
I feel that's that same thing. But again, the family was here like 4 days ago.
Yeah. No offense, man. I'm not gonna stay the night. I'm gonna hang out, but then I'm gonna jet because this place gives me the creeps.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't want to stay the night either. This place is creepy as hell.
But hold on. But before we go, can we see what the pool looks like? Because you said they have like a nice pool out there.
Yeah, you gotta see this pool, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outside, at least it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
here.
Guys, come here, check it out. There's like a ton of bones in it.
Wait, whoa. Hold on. Wait a second. Did you say there's a ton of bones in the pool?
Yeah, it's full of bones. I don't know what kind of bones, right? 'Cause I'm not like an archaeologist. But
Chad, why would you ever say that casually? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
nothing about this is casual. This place is spooky. It's got weird art on the walls. All right,
There's bones in
that's
the
Fox News. The pool's full of bones. There's a lot of weird stuff about it.
That's not weird. It's not cool. It's not creepy. You said, look, I'm house sitting for this really weird family. They live in a creepy old house.
Yeah,
And it's a pre-war thing. And we're like, okay, fine. And then you said it had this really cool pool. You didn't say it had bones in the pool.
Okay, because I swear to God, I don't think there were bones in the pool when I told you about it the first time. I feel like I would have mentioned that, right?
Wait, what was cool about it? What was cool about it before there were bones in it then?
It's guitar shaped. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's guitar shaped?
Yeah, empirically it's a cool pool. It's shaped like a guitar, like a rock and roll guitar. But it's straight up full of bones.
It's a pre-war house with a guitar pool. As someone who is a bro who loves pre-war architecture, and so does this guy. I think that's a weird choice.
Well, here's the thing: we don't know which war. Maybe it's pre-World War III.
Wait, that's not how pre-war works, man.
I don't know. I'm not an architect or an archaeologist. I feel like I've been straight with you guys. Just a spooky house that's got these octagonal pillows. It's got like 5 fridges in the kitchen, all of which are locked.
Who cares about the pillow? The pillows are beautiful. Actually, those pillows are quite nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Weird.
They're good. They're
sides. What kind of pillows like that? It's like a stop sign. I mean, I guess fine. They're empirically pretty.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. They're ornate.
Why are you taking the pillow side? Why are you defending the upholstery?
I'm not taking a pillow side. I'm just saying it's a beautiful. What?
Thank you.
All right, look.
You're with the weird pillows. I'm glad to hear you're with me, Dimitri.
Sorry, I got really distracted. A stop sign is an octagon?
Yeah, it's an octagon. Isn't it?
Dude, you know. You know, the top...
Yeah, okay.
So we're going to go over the signs of the road. I'm sorry, I just have to take a moment. I've had a migraine all day and... Well, I'm not, I didn't pass my exam. I went back to school after leaving my nursing career. Anyways, I didn't pass my exams. It doesn't matter. So these are signs you see on the road. This first one's a diamond, and that means slow down, just slow it down. This red one is, everyone knows red stuff. There's a lot. Wow. Okay. Yeah. What's Werther's? Yes, Werther's.
Yeah, my name. You call me Worthy. It's not Werther's.
Why are you even here? Your family owns a whole candy company. Someone probably drives you around anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, and you know what? They named me Werther's T. Werther's, and they didn't give me T. T doesn't stand for anything. I said, does it stand for toffee? No, they just said it just stands for T. Anyways, call me Worthy. Look, if you are having a rough day, then why don't you do what I do, which is you just call your butler and tell him to bring in your tonics, and then your elixirs. All right, so maybe you call them your elixirs. Okay, so you have your butler.
In your name stand for butterscotch?
I don't know. I've asked. I've said it's Werther's. It's T. Just show me the birth certificate. Show me my own birth certificate. They won't show me my own birth certificate. I don't understand what.
Is it for taupe? Because butterscotch is kind of taupe.
It could be any of these teas. But I don't know. Wait, how did you get to butter tea? Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. There's a T in it. Maybe that's the T.
It's in the middle of the word.
I don't know. I'm just trying to help you out, man. God.
Look, I'm sorry, and I'm trying to help her out. So get your butler, okay? Get your butler. He brings you tonics. He brings you elixirs. He brings you some potions, if you know what I'm talking about. And then he services you. And your headache's gone.
Wait, what?
What?
You get service? Like, you mean sexually?
Tag out Jessica and Betsy. Oh, so you've been among the poors. How did that go?
None of them, first of all, none of them have butlers, let alone do they get serviced by their butlers, let alone do they get serviced by their butlers while communicating with other aristocrats. I don't understand what this...
That this butler has in front of him a big sort of like dessert cart, but it's covered in like tonics and tinctures and all sorts of things in glass bottles.
I don't understand.
May I rub your forehead with an alabaster salt?
Yes. Yeah, and also, could you spit on it a little bit too?
Tag Corey.
Thank you.
I'm telling you right now, man. I mean, you know, I love the family. I love the Werthers, but I wait on, Daffodil, and she never tells me to spit. She doesn't spit on anything. I'm sorry you got Worthy. What does he call himself? Worthy.
Worthy.
He is kinky AF, and I think you should report him.
Worthy is an over. It's messed up to give yourself a nickname to begin with, and I'm not worthy is compensatory to be sure.
He's a constant disappointment, that boy. He should be, first of all, he should be made at the factory, not working, but like letting them know who he is, right?
Yes, go break a strike. Get off your lazy ass.
Go break a strike.
Union, my God. It was a T stands for tedious, if you ask me.
And my lady, Daffodil, she's always out every night meeting a new suitor who can bring the Worthies more money. The Worthies.
The Worthies, absolutely. She's the
nonstop.
Yeah, the worthiest of the worthy Werthers.
That's right. If she'd only had a penis, she could be breaking those strikes.
Can I tell you something? She once did. I'm fucking with you. Just a little butler humor.
Get at it.
All right, my fellow congregation members, I just have a quick question. Does anybody else want to take communion with a different wine? Because I've been. Thank you. Right? Thank you. Yeah.
What?
I don't see why not.
I guess. Can I ask it? I hate to ask this question. You ever have a question that's so dumb you don't want to embarrass yourself, but you're just going to come out and ask it? Because that's what's going on here. The wine, does it... Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Ask it.
Okay. So the wine, when it's at CVS or wherever it comes from, right now I know it's CVS, it's regular
wherever,
wine. Yeah. Does it become Christ's actual blood, or is it a metaphor? And the reason I ask is because if it becomes his actual blood, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a Bombay Sapphire. It becomes his blood, and then when we take it into ourselves, then we commune with the spirit, right? If it's a physical metaphor, then it probably might matter. Yeah.
Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Could we replace the blood of Christ with Bombay Sapphire?
Well, I mean, this is hardcore theology here. This is what I wanted to know.
So,
tag Artie, tag Betsy. Father Warren, your bill, St. Anne's bill is through the roof. I mean, you get an allotted amount to buy wine, and not what do you buy? You're buying Bombay Sapphire. I mean, is your church? Is this the Vatican? I don't.
Whoa! We're not. Don't please don't. We're not Saint. We're not the Vatican. We're not.
That was a joke. That was pre.
Nobody's.
Of course, you're not the Vatican. My point is,
nobody's
for Bombay Sapphire.
Nobody's trying to compete with the Vatican here.
Okay? Check out Jessica.
I'm not using.
I tell you what. Since you come to visit the Vatican, we got a Bombay Sapphire gin. We got Courvoisier. It's a 24-hour fucking party here at the Vatican City. You know what I mean? Because what are you gonna do? It's the Pope. He's got the money, huh?
Yeah. So
Corey. I would like the blood of Christ shaken with a little bit of lime on it and a little bit of forgiveness. You know.
In the power and the grace of God, everything is possible, huh?
Oh yeah, no, thank you. I love the Vatican Club. This is so. Thank you.
Oh, hey, young lady. Yeah, young lady. Sorry, it's very crowded here.
Oh, it is crowded.
We get communion for like 10 minutes.
Steve Aoki is playing, so everybody very excited. Ooh. But what can I get you, huh? Anything's possible. By the way, you know, we have...
is it too late to still get host?
No, kitchen is still open. You can still get a host. Check out the menu.
Can I have host bruschetta?
Yeah, we got host, of course. Like I said, with the power of Jesus Christ, anything is possible. Also, we have sliders. You want to try the sliders? No sliders.
Yes, please. And and also can we get bottle service? This is bullshit.
Hey, listen, the thing about the Lord Jesus Christ, He lives in all of us. So you automatically have a bottle service. But absolutely. So hang on, I get it for you. What do you what can I bring to you?
Tag out Jessica and Betsy. Jesus.
It's to be Jesus.
Yeah, you need to. I really need you to stop sneaking back to the earthly realm to throw those ragers in the Vatican. I need you to stop.
Oh, come on, Daddy.
No, don't come on, Daddy. Me. Look,
it's Jesus. We're gonna have fun. Come on, we're in Italy.
I know who you are, and I know that you can do anything you want. Appear anywhere you want. Just stop throwing ragers in the Vatican. I don't care. Go back to Earth.
Ari. Just he could have been anything. It's so much potential. To be a bartender.
They're good hard workers, right? It's just that the reason why I just don't like that.
Much for him.
Tag out Betsy.
What's that?
Hey, Daddy. No. I made a career change. I drive a Ferrari now.
Oh, what?
I drive a Ferrari.
This I'm not completely opposed to.
You might not be.
Yes, no, that's fine. But you can't go by you cannot go by Jesus. You can't go by Jesus, though. Is that all right?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, totally fine. I've been going by Ricardo Sanchez anyway.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, that's exactly what I was asking.
Edit. Oh my goodness, this house is lovely. There's just, I guess my first question is, you have like 5 couches in this one living room, and I'm real into it. I really like that vibe. It's like a vibe of like, I could always have a party. I could have a lot of people just come over, want to sleep over. I'm into it. Yeah. I like this house. I like this vibe. I like this couch.
Honey, get in here. Get in here.
I'm coming.
Get in here. Whoa, hey.
Sorry.
All right.
I didn't realize other people were in here. Sorry. I was just moving in another couch. I'll get out of here.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I was gonna say, come in. No, there are like 5 islands in the kitchen. They have like 5 islands.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's. I don't understand. Why would?
I love
Why
it.
are you leaving
honey.
this place?
Oh, I love it, right? What's going on here? It's like it's a multitude. It is what we are, sweetheart. We are, right? When we got married, we said we have multitudes within us, and now together we are multitudinous. This house is our vibe. It's our vibe, sweetie.
Everything about it. Now, what are you asking for this place now? What
are you asking? What are you asking?
Oh, well, we are asking what is normal for a 1945 craftsman with a full basement, 4 bedrooms, half baths, plus the shower that's out in the backyard with the guitar pool out there. So we are asking 1.4. It is negotiable, but this is Los Angeles, so, you know.
1.4?
Yeah.
1.4, I mean, that's, for a second home, that's not bad.
Honey, just give her the cash already. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Okay. Someone got Moscato on the ground?
I have
some Moscato hanging around? Thank you.
If you're going to buy the house, probably a few things you should know.
No, you know what? Here, just take the cash. Just take the cash.
You had $1.4 million in cash?
Yep.
My husband's one of the Werthers. Oh. He's a Werther heir, not the bad one. He's the good one.
No. My brother Worthy is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. You know what? They called him WT. I mean, I don't know what that. White trash Werthers. White trash Werthers is what they called him. Yeah, it was a set. His middle name is Trash. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my parents were awful, awful people, but heir to the throne. So,
what were you telling us about the house? I'm sorry. What was it? Well, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nothing big.
Well, we saw the bones in the pool, and we love it. I was hoping there'd be more bones, maybe around.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that after a few days, cobwebs start to form, and where am I going? All my stuff's here. But you know what?
Yeah. Why are you so eager to get? We're not taking the house for another 60 days.
You can just have it. You can just have. You know what? Here, let me give you the keys. Here you go.
Oh, honey.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just that it's a very haunted house, and that there's cobwebs all the time, and you can sweep them up, but they'll come back real fast. And if you're going to be here, it's going to be pretty terrifying. And even though it's a great party house, people will not want to come to parties here because they'll be so scared that they will leave. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Life in this house.
Love.
Wow. Okay. She's never been to one of our parties, honey. She doesn't know.
No, she clearly has not. No. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Phantasms, ghosts. I love this house. Oh, my God.
Is there, a reasonably good, church around here, though? I want to make sure that we're, still plugged into the community.
Oh, I'm sure. We'll walk around. We'll find one. I mean, right? I mean, look at, honey, what's wrong? Of course we'll find a church. Look at those eyes. What's happening? Why are you so upset?
I can't be too far away from my community, from my church community. Sweetheart? Yeah, I'm just getting a little.
What's happening?
A little freaked out. I'm getting a little freaked out.
Sweet, breathe, honey, breathe. Get some tinctures. Here's some tinctures. Look, here, have a tincture.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Breathe. You need to be serviced.
Dad. By the way, our church right now sucks. We need to go to a cool church. I hope this new stupid house has a cool church nearby.
Ooh, honey, I'm sure it does. We'll take a walk around. We'll find it. Sweetheart, come on. Oh.
We cut to the cool church. Hey, you motherfuckers, who wants to get drunk, huh?
Sorry, Jesus, I didn't hear any of that. Also, yes.
A motherfucker who wants to get drunk, and it's not Jesus, it's Ricardo Sanchez, Formula One champion.
Oh, sorry. You're fucking kidding me, right? You're clearly Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm fucking Jesus Christ. Come on. Hey, if I wasn't Jesus Christ, would I have a fucking car like that? Huh?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, check it out. Dude, that's the real Bismarck Key DJing right now, because I'm fucking back.
Oh, he's back. Oh, no. Wow. You know what? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hey, none of this would be possible without people like you, huh? And by that I mean rich people, huh? Yeah.
Hey. That's our show.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to the Illuminati.
Oh my God.
We have shows every other week. We teach classes as well. So come check us out at IlluminatiImprov.com. Sign our mailing list. We have both in-person classes here in LA. We're going to start another one up in a few weeks. And we have online classes that are going to be listed very soon as well.
Everyone take a moment just to appreciate Corey's eyebrows.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Good job.
Thank you.
Those are real. The rest of us these are all digital eyebrows. These are all.
Yeah, this is real. I can't control these things. I can, sort of.
Oh, yeah, and also please come follow us on Instagram. Illuminati. And subscribe here to our YouTube channel. We'll be back here in 2 weeks. 2 shakes of the Lord's Lamb's tail.
Oh, the Lord's tail.
In 2 shakes of the Lord's tail. We'll be back here.
August 7th.
What did you say? August 7th? At 6 p.m. Pacific. So come on down.
And one more round of applause for Ghost!
Thank you for Ghost!